And one more adjustment. Ooh, I feel a little better. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good morning. Ooh, honey. Ooh, honey. And you can Cantu too. All right, everybody, it's your boy Matty Rants. Thanks so much for tuning in. Please let me know that you can hear me. Please let me know that you're watching by hitting that thumbs up button for me. Hit that like. Go ahead and share this with somebody. Alicia, my moderator's in the room. I see a couple of you as well. I will get up this live chat so we can do this properly and correctly here. I know it is Sunday and we're into a new week, the last week of April for that matter, and we're about to head into a whole new month. I know this month has been crazy for a lot of us. You've witnessed me literally show you how my month has been going and have seen the craziness take place. um, I actually was going to be heading back to LA next week, but I decided to stay here for an extra week. Something did happen recently last night where it's like, I might need to stay here for another week just to see what's going on here. I am still heading back to LA. Those of you who are wondering how I am doing, it is a day by day process with me. I have days where I am straight up good to go. I'm very much clear and I want to talk. I want to do my work and get everything else done. And there are other days where I'm a little sad. I get a little upset and I get a little depressed. But the main thing that y'all need to realize is that those moments I take as just moments and I keep them there. They're moments and that's what they'll stay to be. And I hope you all are doing the same. If you find yourself really sad, just remind yourself that's temporary, babies. And please don't let that be a part of your daily devotion to yourself. Okay. I love you so much. We have a lot to talk about today. I want to break down a few things. I got to be real with you. I gave Celebrity Drag Race maybe 20 more minutes of my time this morning and I turned it off. I do not and will not be reviewing it. No, don't ask me. I may give you 5 minutes of what I thought the episode was or what I just walked into, but I don't care for the format. I don't like what's happening specifically with that show and what that could have actually been and how important it could have been for the entire fandom that is feeding the show and giving it its play time and money. So I'm going to gather Celebrity Drag Race real quick. There is an episode that's coming up with that show that I'm excited for. I'm not going to spill any beans because I'd like to be on the payroll someday. But there is a particular celebrity who's a real celebrity, a real celebrity, a real one who we know, who a lot of people know, who has had time in industry time, will be on one of the episodes. And it's going to be a musical challenge, which is going to make it even better. That's the one I will be going and talking about because that's the one I'm excited for. The rest of it, I don't know what's happening here. I didn't know those three people. I know three people who knew those three people, but I don't know who those three people were. And it's nothing against them or shade to that, but don't call something celebrity drag race and we don't know who the people are. There needs to be at least one recognizable person and not by the age group of 14 through 17. No. I never, ever, ever knew who Nico was. And then I started having people passively try to tell me who he is. But did you ever watch this? And did you see that? And did you look at this? And I'm like, no, never. None of those shows. Oh, well, he was on that. Honey, and I don't know him. I don't know him. I didn't know the other guy too. Does that make him a non-celebrity as well? Like what? The guy, I think the brother who was on there was one of the writers for Sorry to Bother You, if I'm correct. I don't know. Either way, I wasn't interested. I wasn't interested. I was not interested. I was not interested. Bob carried that show, which tells me that to me, Bob, the drag queen, would be an excellent host for Drag Race if it ever came down to it. Bob could hold his own with anything. I have seen it. I have been to a comedy show. I have seen Bob host the crowd. Bob can do whatever the fuck Bob wants to do. Oh, that part, the pandering thing that I said. Okay, so let's have that conversation because I am ready to talk about this Leisha. So that pandering moment is, and this is what a lot of the trans active, not I want to say activists, excuse me, because that's not true as far as activism, but more so people who are in support of trans contestants on the show, and a lot of trans women and men who have spoken up in reference for this, and those who are supporters. It is a pandering that you're doing when you're bringing in these kind of people to this show to then bring in, I guess, more straight people to watch the show for more viewings. That's my pandering moment there. Why didn't you pick somebody that we all would have known? Not somebody that, again, 14 through 17 range. You picked somebody who was very masculine looking, but was giving you a non gender tease. So that's really fucked up for me. That's why I was pissed off. So you're going to bring in a full butch male to give you this non gender identity moment, but you won't bring. It's little stuff like that where I go, okay, I see what you're doing so that way you can bring in folks so that way people feel more comfortable because when they see a certain somebody look a certain kind of way, they feel like, oh, well, this actually makes me feel better about that. Just like with homosexuality, because if you're feminine, it's considered to be negative. But if you're masculine and gay, they give it more time and attention and appreciation. Okay. And so that's what I meant by pandering because everybody that they put up there was a panderable actor. Who the fuck is this? You brought him in here because he's butch. He's got a wife. He's got all this and that going on here. You're pandering to those people. Got it. Who is this man? You brought in this brother over here who wrote about very specific political black issues, who has a white wife. Ooh, throw that up in there. Girl, you're pandering. Then you have Nico. I don't even have to explain that one. That was pandering. So for me, the list of celebrities felt more so inclined to a different audience than the audience that I thought they were going to be showcasing to. That's what I'm saying. You've chosen all these people who would have came for very little dollars because who are they? And that's fine. You want to keep the budget low. They're going for charity. Okay. There are going to be female celebrities that will be competing on the show. Please get ready for that. There is going to be somebody who is gay, who does not conform to a gender, who is a excellent, excellent choice to be on the show, in my opinion. I'm not going to say who their name is, but just know you've seen them, you know where they're from, and they are popular. There are a couple people who I know they're going to bring in that we will know who they are because I saw that list. Remember, children, I was at World of Wonder that day. I saw that list, but the problem was, well, we know Fortune, and if Fortune comes in there, I mean, I'm not going to be mad at it because it's Fortune. I like Fortune. She's funny. She's funny as hell. I love her. So it's somebody else. It's somebody from a popular TV show that got canceled after a bunch of drama happened around the show. Any people from Pose? No, no. Don't get your hopes up. Don't get your hopes. up. This is gonna be a lot of celebrities that people in Los Angeles like. Oof. Oof, that is it. Oof, right there. People in LA that people in LA like, not that you would like. They're gonna be rotating, so we're not gonna have the same Trixie, Bob, and Monet. I think next week it's Trinity, Asia, and somebody else, if I'm correct. Bob will be back another time, I know for sure, because that was the list I saw. I think Shangela's on one of them. I don't think so. I may be wrong with that. Alyssa, that's who it was. Alyssa was for the next episode. That's who the third one is. Um, Rye, Rue don't like Pose. I don't think that Rue doesn't like Pose. I think that Rue um has a certain affection or affinity for certain things. And when it comes down the line to specific topics, Rue may not be a person that wants to travel back into that era of time in that sort of fashion, like how Pose is. And maybe there is not as much love given to the show as I think it should be. Maybe Rue tried to walk the ball one time, like Timothy says, and was chopped every single time. I used to get chopped every time I walked out at the ball. But the reason why I was getting chopped wasn't because I wasn't pretty and it wasn't because I wasn't good. It was because the people who were on the panel did not like me because they just did not want to like me. Just like those dislikes for this last video that I just did that were just happening before the video even premiered. People just don't like me. And it's not for me to give a fuck about. Do you understand? Just like when someone doesn't like you, there is no reason. And more than likely, there is no reason. Honey, there is none. And if there is one and someone can't tell you what it is, they're afraid to tell you what it is because you'll challenge them for that reason. All tea. That's why I don't take people's opinions too seriously now, especially people who don't have YouTube channels trying to tell me what to do or you should do this and where is your page? Where are you going with this? Why are you giving me so much time with this? You need to be focused on what you do, bitch. I'm not telling you how to do your job. Don't worry about mine. Okay? Because we all can look at other people's pages that have millions of followers and viewers and say and think that we got the blueprint, but that's what they did. Okay? All right? Let's get that together. Also, one last thing I'm gonna say too, before I get on to the next subject here, because I'm in the zone, auto zone today. You know, my jokes was pretty I enjoyed my jokes with this last video. Y'all may find them corny. I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was pretty good. Oh, we got a troll, honey. Oh, goodness gracious. Alicia, take care of that punk that just got up in here spewing lies and stuff like that. That's probably just some sissy who's mad that their man ain't fucking them right. So let's get back to this clear and presently. I had someone post, man, HBO must be paying you a good grip to talk about this show. And I'm like, what are you talking about? HBO didn't pay me for anything. Anybody who got a box from HBO, they didn't pay for it, okay? Girl, hold on. Let me go take care of that little punk real quick, honey, because I don't do this shit. No, no, mom. Like, it's impossible for my breath to stink. Like, oh. We gotta go find this little fag, honey. Hold on. I'll take care of him real quick. Don't worry about it, girl. She'll be blocked. She'll have to find another way. Another way? What a stupid screen name, too. I mean, bothered. Did you hear that? Listen, came to my video to try it. Do you hear what I'm saying? Like, you had to come here. Like, how pathetic. You're on my shit. Whoa, my God. The fuckery, the fuckery. Thank you, Bob. Shout out to you in South Wales, love. I'm trying to make it to the UK very, very soon, darling. I'm trying to make it there very soon. Oh, goodness gracious. I mean, you can't not have a profile picture and try to read them. Oh, goodness. Okay, let's get back to it here. I don't have time for the faggotry of that bullshit that just happened, honey. I'm just not gonna go for it, honey. I couldn't do it for him if he wanted me to, and he probably listen. Do I need to start? Can we just read who that was real quick? Okay, let's go. Girl, you can't even spell New York right, and you want to try it with me on this page. Child, you talking about my breast stink, bitch. Look at your ball sack, probably behind your ears, mistake. Girl, them keloids on your ear holes, honey, ain't what you think they is, mama. Next subject. Bitch, you the same hoe that needs to go to the motherfucking bodega hoe just to get you some fucking fleet, bitch, so you can get that nasty shit out your body so you can get plunged in, girl, while you trying somebody. But okay, okay. Not that she gets her dish from the bodega, mama, but she does. Like I said, anytime, anywhere, you can type what you want out with me. Meet me in public and let's start to read and see who's gonna get who, bitch. Trust me, I'm gonna win. And also, what's really crazy, everybody, is mind you, there are a lot of situations where I have had to check myself because I'm too old and I've been on this earth too long and I have had too much time and I have too much going for me to just go off on somebody. And I know people who know that, who take advantage of that situation with me because they know how far I will go in and read somebody. You feel what I'm saying? But I have to check myself in those moments because for them, they have no life. There's nothing to be happy about. So they're trying to take whatever I got from me and ruin it and then spread it to everybody else. Remind yourself of that when people get nasty with you. You know what they're trying to do? Get something they don't have. And so, what does this person not have? This channel, my spirit, my looks, my hair, my lips, my ass, and everything else about me that makes me the baddest motherfucker on this planet. So, shout out to you, but you ain't gonna get this one. So back to Drag Race. Mm, mm. Thank you. Your birthday. Girl, what is it? Who is that? Now, had I not brushed my teeth before this video, we probably would have had an actual argument there, but I brushed my teeth prior to this and I rinsed, so it's not possible. It's not possible. I'll ask trade later. Mm. Yeah, on this fine day, I'm doing pretty damn good, honestly. It's a Sunday. I woke up. Ooh, let me say that one more time. How am I doing today? I woke up. I took breath. I opened my eyes and I could see. That's how the morning starts. That's when you know you've had a good morning. When you woke up. Eyes still work. Nose still works. That still works because not everybody has that. And that's why we are all privileged in a sense because we woke up this morning. I can't stand people who are like, oh, my whole day. I'm like, you woke up today, bitch. Like you got up. You have a chance. You have a chance to change your week, your month, your year, your day. You woke up. Get up. That's all I'm saying. Child, listen. It's privilege. You want me to talk about what Gigi Goode said about this whole privilege statement? Do y'all want me to get into that right now? Because I like Gigi, but you know that was dumb. You know that was dumb to say. Thank you. The argon can too. I do the argon oil for those wondering. Um, Here's the thing, and I'm keeping this drag race related, so we're gonna try to keep this here. But I will never have a white man tell me about privilege. Do we need to continue with this? Do I need to drag this on further? Would you like an explanation to what I just said? I'm not gonna have a white man tell me, a black man, about privilege. We're not doing that. To then bring in, and you can miss me with the whole homosexual, we're gay and we have a privilege of being gay. What are you talking about? It's not a privilege. This isn't this is a privilege. So what happened to Matthew Shepard was a privilege, right? For him being himself. When all those people were killed, was that a privilege? That was a privilege for them, right? When honey, girl, I don't listen. If anything, when it comes to the LGBTQIA community, there hasn't been any privileges given to any of us, if anything. Okay. The problem with what she said was that related too much to who she is with her color versus the being a homosexual. That made no goddamn sense. Now you're gonna put in art and as gays, we're all creative people, this, that, and the other, and this, that, and the fourth. I know a bunch of sissies that don't know how to paint nothing. Apparently, he doesn't have enough oil in his car, so we had to rev that up a little bit. You about to leave, sir? Or you gonna sit in your car and type on your phone because you know you got a quarterly keypad? Okay, she's backing up, y'all. Y'all forgive her. That's actually my neighbor who sits. He actually stays next door. He has a I forget what kind of car it is, but that sucker, oof, it's loud. I think he does a lot of construction work. Oh no, I'm not having it today. Listen, I like I said, I love these people. If they took what I said and took it personally, I can't apologize for that. I can apologize for taking part and hurting their feelings, but I also would say in the same breath, I said what I said and I meant it. Because when I heard that, and then I had somebody try to go, well, what she said was, and I had to go, don't even do that. Because if you're giving that space, if you're giving that a moment to breathe and you're accepting what was said as the truth, you're a part of the problem with what's happening right now. You're accepting racism, you're accepting ignorance, you're accepting words being misused like that. Okay. Now, here's what I will say to the rest of what she said, so I'm not dragging her in this moment. Okay. Had she worded it differently, this wouldn't have been a problem. Had it been worded differently, the word privilege should not have been used. There should have been something else said in reference to that, because the fact that privilege is used right now in a term to describe people who are trying to calculate racism as non existent. That's literally what that's for, girl, because we're having to tell people you think it's not real, but you have a privilege. That's what that's for. All right. Also, if y'all hear someone call someone Karen, that is not the same as the N word. Please stop doing that. Please stop trying to take things that don't really calculate to the same thing that something was before, because Karen is just being used today. The N word's been used for years and years and years and years and hundreds of years to put down an entire race of people. You can miss me on that bullshit if someone calls you Karen and you get mad. Don't be Karen then. I use Karen for everybody. I use Karen for everybody. Karen gets it for it. It could be, doesn't matter what color you are. If you do some Karen shit, you're Karen. Who is Karen? Karen's the bitch that always calls the police. Karen's the bitch that's always at the line, always holding shit up because that coupon wasn't the way she said it was. Karen's the one who makes the scene where she needs to be and she does too much stuff. That's Karen. If you get offended by someone calling you Karen girl, I'm telling you, that shows who you are with your colors. Pay attention to people get mad about that type of stuff. I try to tell folks, when anybody starts to get mad when they're being called out for something to do with racism or something to do with colorism, and they find themselves getting agitated, it's because there's some truth in that pudding. There's some truth in there. You're mad because you were being called out for dating only one race. You're mad about, okay, but why are you mad about it? You should be in your shit. You should be okay with it. If you're not pressed about something like that, that shouldn't bother you. I'm tired of hearing it. I'm tired of hearing a lot of things. How my voice sounds to some people, how I shake my head, how I move and stuff like that. But guess what, bitch? I'm cool with this. So they can tell me how they feel. I'm gonna be like, oh, okay. Next. Like, who cares? If you don't care, let me get back to Drag Race because y'all about to get y'all got me talking some other shit today. Not the first 20 something minutes. Not that. Not that. Oh, and also this is one of my favorite things too. Some of you think that you can make a second profile and then tell me about some shit. Honey, I know it's half of you who do that to me. Girl, trust me. I've had someone who went on their second email to then write out a whole speech for me and I had to be like, "Steven, Delete the whole comment. Ended up texting me, girl. I'm sorry, I had to say my piece. Don't come on my page telling me that shit. Get off of here. You knew you was wrong for that. Don't do all that. Don't do all that. I want to talk about Untucked real quick before we get to the episode itself. You can always tell fools when a fool speaks, honey. Remember, empty wagon makes the most noise. I'm also no longer doing hypothetical questions with people anymore. That's my new thing now. If someone asks me, well, how would you feel? I'm not doing it because in reality, you're asking that question so that way you can see if I agree with you or not. Because if I don't agree with you, then you're going to challenge me for why I even answered that way versus allowing me to say than others, girl. And that's never the case. Please respond, never react. Thank you. All right. Now that I've gotten my grievances out the way, here's Untucked for me. I'm appreciative of them putting furniture back there for the girls to, I guess, tell us about. Okay. Object is the company. Thank you, Object, for putting things into the Untucked lounge area for us to see. Objects. Are we going to get the Objects Illusions Lounge? I would hope so. I would hope it has a different name too. Everybody was really in their poom poom. Like, honestly, I was so happy Heidi was getting love. I'm happy that Jada was giving love. I was happy for all of the things that were just being received between everybody except for Sherry Shitty Pie, Allison, Mossy motherfucking feed a bitch, okay? I did cop it. Uh-huh. I'm trying to tell you. But Widow Von Du could not get out of her goddamn head, and I was so angry about it, y'all. I was over it. I was like, "Fuck, Widow, come on." Like, but I know who she is. I know what she's going through. I knew who that bitch was at the door. I knew it. I knew her. I knew her. I knew her. I knew her. It was basically, what's the word I'm looking for? It was basically, y'all are not hearing me. I know I'm no longer better than you. And it's like, stop. That's not it at all. I'm upset with her because I'm like, that's not it at all. Don't take this personally, but it's hard because I'm widow in those moments where, bitch, if I had been working all night on something and I thought I was really in my tea, and then we get to the stage and them hoes tell me something different, I'm gonna need about 5 to 10 minutes to really gather my shit together. I'm gonna need about 5 of those minutes, 5 of the 10, to really call myself every name in the book. Every name in the book. And then I'm gonna get into the Matt, that's not true, it's not true, it's not true. Don't believe that, you know it's not true. Stick to your guns. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Jackie didn't lose that lip sync, and I'm gonna argue with you down. Oh, you're about oh, I'm so glad you even mentioned it because now I get to explain why she won. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna get to tell you. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Speaking of which, there's 293 rant pack babies, lovers, sisters, friends, cousins, brothers, uncles, daddies, everybody in here. Smash that like button. Hit it so hard. Well, not too hard. I don't want your keyboard to go down. And I thank you for being here with me on this good Sunday. If you'd like to donate to the channel, please Cash App $ Matty Rants, Venmo Matty-Rants, PayPal.me/Matty Rants. Jimmy Pink was arguing Widow won that lip sync. Jimmy Pink don't know shit about lip syncing, so we'll just leave it at that. And I'm gonna say that and be done with it because I'm tired of people talking about stuff and they don't. What the fuck are you? How? How did she win? How? Katy Perry, lost legend, was soon to be one of the number ones of number ones, but you remember Miss Thing brought over Caitlyn Jenner and that whole entire debacle with her also being found to be a predator towards men. I'm not going to go there with that, but Mama had her star fall. So now we're listening to this top 40 hit Fireworks. That was her, what was that? Their most number one. That was the number one, her longest number one hit from Katy Perry. Shocked we didn't hear that way earlier in the seasons. Okay. So then you have Widow Von Du, who just did last week, Shaka Khan. Chaka Khan. Chaka Khan. And that was emulated and it was giving so much for that performance because that's what it required. This is a do you ever feel like a plastic bag waving in the wind? It is out of key. It is not in anybody's box. It is barely a hit. It's barely something to give somebody toilet paper to wipe their ass for. And you're over here doing this? You how, how? Y'all guys start calling, you call me out when I'm on my bullshit. Y'all guys start doing that with other reviewers too. How dare you? Nothing that can be said will give that any sort of anything. Let me do this, James. I'm gonna do this just for you, so you can see how this looks. Do you ever feel like a plastic bag waving in the wind, falling off again? Do you ever? Then here's Jackie. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see how she softened it up? Because remember, oh, this is a great example. REM, Ariana Grande, Beyonce. Beyonce did it first. It was a Pharrell song. Beyonce didn't want it. Pharrell gave it to Ariana. Ariana released it on Sweetener. Now, if you listen to the two songs, and you can listen to them on YouTube, how did Beyonce's version sound compared to Ariana's version? I don't agree. I don't agree, Mr. 88. You'll be fine. I will never agree for that. Never for someone in blackface am I going to agree with that. But in my opinion, Beyonce had a little bit more depth and soul with what she was saying. And Ariana's was softer and it was smoother than Beyonce likes to get a little rough when she does her music and when she likes to transition between notes. And she likes to let you know my register is never closed. It always goes up and it can come down. Where Ariana Grande, who also has the vocal register, listen, I will not knock that little baby's whistle tones or that I'm sick of that fucking ponytail. If I, girl, I don't care how Nickelodeon did you dirty with dyeing your hair every other color. Okay. Wilma Fingerdew. Shout out to Wilma Fingerdew review. She is a great reviewer, you guys. Please watch Wilma. I'm such a fan. Hey, girl, I'm exhausted after all that drag race watching. I'm so serious. I'm so serious. Wilma, I agree with you completely. I'm over it. Not over the show, but I was over the 3 hours. The 3 hours. Three 3 hours. But what made it worse, Wilma, what made it worse for me was that they put Untucked after Celebrity Drag Race. That was an insult to me. I was insulted by that one, girl. I was mad. I was like, why would y'all do that? Why would you do that? Like, why would you put that after Celebrity Drag Race? You now make us have to wait. We're just sitting here like, oh my god, like that was so. I was so drained. I didn't care about Untucked after that. I forgot we even had Untucked because y'all remember I was doing the live and my shit was messing up, and I was like, there's no way I can continue this. There's just no way. There's no way because again, I don't like people, I don't like the pandering to straight audience type of stuff. I don't like that kind of crap. Like they barely do it to us. They barely do it for us. Like, please don't. Like, I hate that. Um, and then just for the other thing, I was like, girl, this is too much. It's too much. It's too much. Let me put my email here in case anybody's donated. I apologize if I haven't had it pulled up here. Okay, work. Angelita, thanks for your donation via Cash App, Mama. I appreciate you. Alicia, you know I love you, sister. Thank you so much. Sandra, thank you as well for your support for the channel. I love you, boo, and I appreciate you. Anybody else wants to donate to the channel, it's Cash App, $ MattyRants, Venmo, Matty-Rants, paypal.me/MattyRants. Okay. Widow being defeated is one of my least favorite things to watch because I have seen Widow just demolish, just show so much talent and promise and just beyond. So it was really difficult for me to see her in that moment just be not who I know she is. So I couldn't watch Untucked. I couldn't watch it. Also, Jackie, listen, I have beyond. No, I don't. Did that really just happen? Am I oh my god, am I being trolled for that question? Oh, you couldn't be real. You couldn't be real. I'm gonna read it just because I think you want me to. Lesto Desi, do you have something against straights? Are you serious? All right, I'm gonna help you out. So that way we're all clear. I just made a statement saying if you took something that was said seriously like that, what does that tell you? Oh my god. Oh my. Okay. Sorry. I had to be like, what is happening? The point of that entire statement was the fact that if you were aware or even came to care, is that when it comes to television, you know, and when it comes to things that we see on television, there's still a struggle for lots of programming of people of color to not be shown in the ghetto or in negative situations or always struggling or in some period piece. And with gay television, we would like to see more than just a specific color of people or a certain type of guy on television. Or if we are going to sit here and represent black gays on TV, do they have to be all the same? So for me, with the statement that I had made as far as pandering to straights and this, that, and the other, it's because of ratings, dummy. So if I say something like that, it's not to sit there and say I have something against people because I would never have taken somebody's words and, misconstrued them to, I guess, raise a point that I felt was in my brain in the first place. Okay, great. Back to Drag Race. Fuck. I'm not doing this today. Not the stupidity. Mm-mm. Nope. I have time for you. So back to Drag Race. Yeah, the widows, the sad widow show. It was sad to see her go out like that. Honestly, it wasn't the correct lip sync for the time. Personally, for her lip syncing for the third time, she was gonna go home. They were setting that up. Um, the widow when she left. When I say the most real shit I've ever heard, I'm sick of all that healthy food. Can you please take me to some fast food, some fried food? That'd have been me. Can we at least take me to a Chipotle or something, please? So I can get my burrito bowl or lies, get my three tacos. That's chicken, one barbacoa, white rice, black beans, cheese, lettuce, and medium green tomatillo salsa. Down. I just gave y'all my Chipotle order, so you're welcome. As a matter of fact, my Chipotle order is as follows because I'm a Libra. We're indecisive, so I every time I go someplace, I learn my order so I don't hold the line up. I get the three tacos with either all chicken or one barbacoa and two chicken. I then get white rice, black beans. I then do cheese, lettuce, and the green tomatillo medium salsa. Okay, that is my order. Oh, and then I get chips because I love a Chipotle chip. And I get the medium green tomatillo salsa for the dip because low key, when I'm done with my tacos and there's a lot of shit left over, I take my leftover chips, I put the leftover food, I take the leftover salsa, I shake that shit up, and I make myself some nachos. And that is how I live. That is my life. Is that not a stereotype? Okay, I guess anyway, I thought it was funny because she was over the top. What happened? I missed it. Hold on. I missed it. I missed it. I missed it. That lime salt, girl. Oh, listen, let me tell y'all something. If you ever get you some chips, some tortilla chips, find ones with the lime salt, but don't get the ones that are like store brand lime salt. Ugh. No, 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 no. Get you some fresh chips with some lime salt, mama. It always tastes different. It always tastes different. I'm sorry, I missed the whole question. I missed the whole question. Oh, I got it now. Thank you. I just realized, Nathaniel, you answered it for me by all that. I mean, it can only be a stereotype. I just incorrect said widow plays stereotype. Maybe that's just one all the time. No, 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 no. Okay, so here's the thing. I think what you're referring to, Fulani, is in reference to what's it called? I think you're referring to the performance she did for the debate as far as the stereotype that she was playing. Because I asked the question in my live, do you feel that Widow was just being funny, or do you think she was going for angry black woman, which is what it felt like from the edit and from how everybody was reacting? Because to me, I can see where we can make that argument, but I also she gave me more. She looked like Kamala Harris, which I love Kamala. But she also was giving me the one who needed to be angry. Nobody else was being that person on the panel. So I thought that Widow was actually she was filling in a part that we weren't getting. So I thought that she was playing a good role. I didn't think she was not funny though. Does that make sense? Like I personally felt that Sherry and Gigi were the bottom two. Not even gonna lie to you. I thought Sherry and Gigi were bottom two based off of the actual debate. Now, if we get to this runway, I mean, Gigi is polished poo. Now, was she from USA Stars and Stripes? No, mama, you were a British patriot, honey. You were from Britain. You were straight up a part of the Tea Party. You was like, motherfucker, you ain't coming over here and getting my stuff, not my Earl Grey. Not my Earl Grey. You will not. My chamomile, I think, what? No way. Red coat down. Privilege. Did y'all catch that low key shade? Did you catch that read? Please tell me y'all caught that read. It wasn't even a read, but it was more so in reference to what she said about privilege, where I was like, the outfit's great, it's polished, it's privileged. Please tell me someone caught that. Oh, I was so proud of that joke. I didn't even think about it before. I just said it as I was thinking of it. I was like, "Oop! I hope someone caught that." I'm not editing it out. I'm not editing it out. It wasn't the Quaker Oats guy for sure. It really wasn't. Yeah, it really wasn't though. And you know, I know oats. I know grits better than anybody else. But ooh, speaking of which, sidebar conversation. I don't know how y'all were when you grew up, as kids. I understand some of us did not have great childhoods. And of course, my childhood was a mixed bag of either love from my mama or crazy bullshit happening from my dad and my brothers and everybody else and just all that kind of stuff. But when I used to wake up in the morning, my mother, before she got very depressed over my dad cheating on her for many, many years, my mother would wake up every morning. She would actually knock on our doors and wake us up because me and my brother were like, no, we're just not going to get up. And she would literally pull all our sheets off, turn every light on in the room. And if we weren't downstairs in the next 15 minutes, we was going to get our asses beat. So it was like, oh, okay. Um, so we get downstairs. It'd be me, my brother, and sometimes my sister would be there. Salt and butter, boo, never sugar. Mm-mm. And my mother would have grits. She'd have scrambled eggs, because that's the only ones we'd eat. She'd have toast, a bowl of cereal, a banana or orange. It was always a banana or orange. Two echinacea golden seals. As a matter of fact, this is I've been taking these vitamins since my mother was raising me as a kid, and these actually really keep me from catching colds. So if y'all have really low immune systems and you want to find yourself a supplement that's really good, and Maddie's telling you about something, echinacea, Echinacea, very good for you. Yeah, it's girl, especially when you put it in some tea. Oh, Put some honey and some lemon and some echinacea and some tea. If you had a sore throat the previous day, gone tomorrow. You're welcome. But I never put no sugar in my grits. My God, never, never, ever would I ever. That's what cream of wheat is for. That's what cream of wheat is for. Or breakfast rice. If you get breakfast rice, put sugar in that, but not no, none of my grits. My mama would take a little cut of butter, so that little stick of little butter be sitting on top. Sometimes we put cheese in the grits too, and some green chives. That's a Texas thing. Okay, a little green chive and then a little, cheese and all that type of stuff. Oh yes, mama. Whew, my goodness. Okay, sorry, I had a breakfast moment. And I promise you to this day, when I do cook, I cook the same breakfast my mother made me for anybody who I'm entertaining. Don't let them spend the night. I'm making a breakfast the next morning. I'm just telling you. That's actually my kind of thing when I really like somebody. Is if they had to came over and they spent the night or I was over at their place that day, I would literally get up, go to the store, go get some breakfast food, and I'd make that breakfast so when they wake up in the morning, what you got was a wonderful evening and now you have a beautiful morning. Brought to you by me. Clack, clack. Yo, let's give some more love here. Mirjam. Is it Miriam or is it Mirham? I want to say that Jay is silent. Thanks for your donating on PayPal, Mama. I appreciate you. Uh, Chi Chi, you know I got love for your sister. Happy belated birthday again, darling. Thank you for your Cash App donating. And Takara, my sister. You don't gotta say all that. Thank you for your donating, baby. I appreciate you. Um, Y'all, it was Chi Chi's birthday last week for the live, and I apologize for not saying it because she posted it in the note for my donation, and I couldn't read it, so I gave her a video message. But if you all could for me, please, Chi Chi is a part of our rant pack, and we love her, we love her, we love her. Please give her a happy birthday. It's a week ago, about a week ago, but let's give her a happy birthday because she deserves it. Love you, Chi Chi. Thank you, baby. You've been with me for a while, honey. You deserve it, sister. You deserve it. Okay. So Untucked was kind of like, well, Untucked was a little, it was a little, it was okay. I'm not in it as much as I used to be. I like the drama. Yeah, girl. They just want us to fight. Yeah, bitch. I want to see some arguing. I want to see some arguments. I, I don't want to see dumb arguments, but I want to see arguments. I'm sorry. It just adds something to the show for me. I like a little extra. Okay. Y'all, oh, thank y'all. Thank you so much for giving Chi Chi a happy birthday. She deserves it, y'all. What about Jackie's thing? Ooh, Jackie's thing. Thank you. Before I let that go, please bring me back here. I thank you so much, Darian. Um, Stomach? No, 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 no. We ate yesterday. We are on a fasting until this evening. Okay, we ate last night. You had a rough morning. Okay, that's why this video is at 3 p.m. and not at 2. Matthew was on. I was indisposed, Mama. I ain't never eaten from that restaurant again. So listen. I feel bad for Jackie, but I also enjoy hearing Jackie in the moments of her grief explain her strength because where there's the fall, there is the rise with Jackie. And it is important that we are educated and we are not ignorant towards what is happening to our Muslim brothers and sisters who are not a part of any sort of terrorist faction or action. And it very much hurts my soul that we as people are so inclined to follow a pack that we ourselves can't just differentiate bullshit from reality. Um, Also, I hope none of y'all are out there protesting for them to reopen anything because that in itself is what? That's so stupid. Like you're doing exactly what they asked you not to do to get come on now. Come on. It's like what is this can't be life. This can't be reality. This can't be life. Oh, it can't be life. Give it time, dolls, or we'll be inside. So that's what I'm saying. Thank you, Wilma. Say, oh my God, say it again. Like literally, all anybody has to do, and y'all know I have to leave the house, but where do I go? The grocery store, which is next to the corner store that I have to go to, and then I come back. The one time I've actually been around other people is because it was my friend's birthday, Troy. Remember, I had to postpone my live or whatever that day. And that was only four of us in there. And what did those people do? All of them work from home, except for my other friend who has to work. He's essential worker. But he like does a whole delicing. He lysols that. He does all this stuff before he gets in the house. He literally changes clothes in another venue just to come home. Um, so for me personally, I'm like, I want this to be over just as much as anybody else so that we all can get back to our regular lives and regular scheduled programs. But I also don't want any more people to die over ignorance because all they had to do was just sit in the house for a certain amount of time. And y'all, like I told you, if you're bored and you want to make some money and you're at home, there is an opinionoutpost.com, which does surveys that you can take that are very necessary for programming that you watch and for things that you want to receive as consumers. Literally takes you 10 minutes, literally takes you maybe 10 to 20 minutes. That's $10 a survey. Like, excuse me, it's $10 per point system that you get, and it's 30 points per $10. Like, I've already made over 200 something dollars off this thing because out of boredom and me not wanting to just play video games, I'm taking these surveys. So that's just a little something, something. But there's other things too. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. The episode itself, the debate itself, what we were going through with that run, I guess. It's so funny. It's called opinionoutpost.com. Yeah, opinionoutpost.com. Yes. There are a lot of them that you can use, and a lot of them are legit. They're going to ask for your bank information. I normally give them like PayPal or something because I don't want you in the regular bank. And they've been depositing into my account, mom, and I'm like, hey, I'm here for it. So at least twice a week, I try to get at least $30 to $40 if I can, and if I'm really feeling it, I'll go for 100 something something. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, okay. So it's always telling when a queen at the beginning of the episode says, "I'm gonna do better. This is gonna be my episode. Watch me do this." I I was like, so she's going home. Like, y'all set her up. Y'all set her up. Hey, ABDC fan 19. Um, I was already aware of how this was going, honestly. It was tough. Then the whole RuPaul walking in, the kitty girl mini challenge, I didn't like that. I'm gonna be real with you. I thought that was dumb as hell. I thought that Jackie, Jada, and who else? And Crystal were the ones that kind of kept me in it. But then everybody else, I was like, what is happening here? Um, of course, we get an election bit. That was cute. Oh, season 4 nod. Lovely, lovely. Hey, welcome, Bobby's World. Welcome, welcome. Um, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. And I don't know. I don't know. That this week's episode I actually liked, but if I were to tell you, I would definitely say that Crystal, Heidi, and Jada control that debate. Everybody else was just like, "Why are you there?" um, yeah, and then Jeff Goldblum. My God, like, can we have that conversation? Can we talk about it today? I heard T. I heard. Ooh, never mind. I can't say shit. Oh my God, I have so much tea, girl. Um, but I want to talk about him from a level of a fan who watched him from The Fly and then on, and then when he was in Jurassic Park, I was like, I can't tell y'all what it is, but I would like for people to pay attention to specific articles that are being made about Jackie Cox and Jeff Goldblum. That's all I'm gonna say. All I'm gonna say. Speaking of which, I just found out because I'm in this Facebook group that I'm in for RuPaul's Drag Race. I'm one of the moderators in there. I just found out that one of the makeup artists for the next two episodes of We're Here is going to be featured there. So I'll be giving him a shout out because he's lovely and amazing queen, by the way. There's an article out right now about how Jeff was grilling Jackie and it came off to be somewhat anti-Muslim. I didn't get that, but then I was given some more information from somebody about something else in reference to that that wasn't specifically about that, but just how he was interacting with specific people. Um, that I won't have a full conversation about until maybe next year. Yeah, I won't have that conversation with y'all just yet. Maybe later. But no, I will be putting that in my pocket for later. Okay? Okay. I can't say too much because then I could get in trouble and I don't want to get anybody else in trouble. But just know that apparently there was more going on with that debate than what we saw. Which is another reason why I was like, in the review, I feel like there was more to that. Again, I will throw hints to you. I will never tell you tea. I will throw hints. I like to be in the door. I like to be in the door. That's why they'll know that Matty will always keep a secret, but Matty's always going to be like, well, girl, I'm not going to tell you what was said, but I'm going to allude to two things that may give you the path to get there. Then, if you know what I'm talking about, you get in my inbox and we can discuss it. But, anywho, I do think Jeff seemed confused about the Middle Eastern culture and Jackie representing it despite being anti-gay. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Surf Nora. That was weird, wasn't it? It was a little strange. And again, I just like to hear Jeff talk because he can just ask me questions. He could talk about anything. Why is your toenail so long? I don't know. I don't know. I do. I know the final four. Yeah, I'm aware. It'll be an interesting list. It'll be an interesting list. Yeah, it'll be interesting. Um, yeah, but I feel like maybe that he wasn't really confused necessarily by the situation, but more so, you know how someone likes to bring okay, oh, I have it, I have it, I have it. Here's how I can word this. You know how someone likes to take an example of something about a situation or a scenario, but it doesn't apply to that person. But because that person still has some sort of affiliation with it, that they then have to, I guess, ask the question from the standpoint of where they are raised in versus who they are as a person. I think I got that. Yeah, it was when he asked that question, it felt like it was pointed towards her culture, but it calculated into Jackie because Jackie is of that culture, and he was really like, yeah, it was a little bit of that because I was he's like, isn't it interesting how you're doing this and aren't isn't that for anti-gay and anti-women? And it's like, huh? It's like, yeah, duh. Like we're all kind of aware of that, and that's really apparent here. Um, So yeah, that's why I was a little bit thrown off. I think Jeff was moved by the performance itself. I think Jeff is one of those people who is very in tune emotionally with things, even though he doesn't seem to be that person. I wouldn't be, I wouldn't mind being in tune with Mr. Goldblum myself. Like, oh my gosh. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It was really interesting. Oh, and Rachel Bloom was there. I was like, girl, y'all have got to do better. Um, y'all gotta do better. You gotta do better. Are you asking for like daddies? Listen. I like whoever likes me that is attractive. There we go. There we go. I like whoever likes me that is appropriate for me to like them and they're attractive. There you go. Yeah. Like recently, I had somebody who reached out to me after not talking for 3 years, and we had a long conversation about, what happened between us. And the reality is that we both weren't in places to be with each other. And so it was kind of like great to hear from them again. You know what I mean? But it was also like, okay, I see why we didn't continue what we were doing. We saved each other from whatever could have been. And that's why when it comes to dating now, especially after what I dealt with in LA with people, yeah, I'm no longer doing this thing where I categorize people. I look at them if I find them attractive, that's plus. If I find them funny, that's a plus. And if they are totally here for me 100%, that's a extreme plus. And that's just how I'm looking at it from now on. I'm like, I'm not doing this crazy stuff anymore. Just not doing it. It's too much work. It's too much work, y'all. It's too much work. Um, have I picked a winner yet? I've picked a winner personally that I would like to win. Are they gonna win? I hope so. But I mean, I think y'all kind of know who I want to win this season. I think you have it in your purse pocket as to who I want to win this season. And yeah, Junie, yeah, 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 yeah. Absolutely, duh. I try not to tell y'all because I don't want it to be seen biased, and by me not saying anything, it helps people. But yeah, honey, first of all, Jada and y'all who saw my story on Instagram can co-sign. Mama is gonna paint my face when we get out this quarantine situation, and Jada's gonna beat my mug for the channel. That alone makes me want to like just say winner, winner, chicken dinner. Because did you see her face? Can you imagine what my face as piece of cake is gonna look like with some Jada makeup? Can you imagine? The entire time she's gonna be painting my mug, y'all, I'm going to be. Can you just like because when Raja was doing it, Raja was telling me stuff and I was paying attention, and so everything Raja told me, I have still held on to. So I'm gonna do the same with Jada, girl. I'm just like step by step, just go for it, just step by step, girl. If I have to go on to Drag Race with your mug, sister, I don't know what to tell you. Look over there. That was one of the funniest things. Period. Who knew we were gonna get that from Jada this season? Who knew? Um, Jada's giving me that Trinity edit where you thought Trinity was gonna be everything but just pageant, but then Trinity showed you there was more facets to her. That's what I like about Jada Essence Hall. I'm a pageant queen. I'm a friend to the pageant queens. That's what I grew up watching. That's what I understood. That's what I know. And I love all kinds of drag as well. But that's my staple. So when I see girls like Jada, polished, primed, and present for the crown, hmm, I root for the sisters. I root. Now, mind you, I would have loved for Widow to have won this season too. I would have loved for um, hell. Heidi right now is in this competition, and it would be awesome if Heidi won the show. Heidi's amazing. She's so much fun. Like, she's so much fun. I don't, who can be mad at Heidi? Like, how could you hate on her? I would be so mad to find out that anybody sent Heidi some nasty stuff. I would be so mad. I would be so evil, girl. I would be, oh, we would have to find them. That's a national treasure. You don't touch her. Don't touch her. We like her too much. You just the Brazil Brush Show YouTube chat Vivo April 26th Vivo. Oh, Mama, are you trying to promote stuff in my shit? What? No. Crystal's love too. I like Crystal as well. Crystal's such a sweet heart. Does that make sense? Like when Crystal talks, it's a little bit of it kind of cracks a little bit when she speaks. And you know how she does this with her shoulders and she's talking like this and everything's like, you guys, I don't want anything wrong to happen. I love Crystal. Crystal's the dark horse of the competition because I know a lot of you thought that baby was gonna be out motherfucking early. I know you did. But when RuPaul saw that mullet, is a wrap. She's like, we're keeping him. She's like, RuPaul's probably looking up his actual boy name right now. Like, what is his real name? I'm gonna have to divorce my husband. Then we're all. Then where will all that fracking money go? Mm. I don't want to hear Rhythm of the Night ever again. You know that, right? I don't want to hear Rhythm of the Night ever again, ever, 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 ever again, ever again. I love DeBarge. I like it. It's one of my top 10 favorite songs of all time. Ooh, and I like it. Well, yeah, you should just have my spot. Yeah, everything you said to me. Yeah, ooh, you wear it well. Mm-hmm. 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 Mm. Ooh, a question. Maddie, I have a question. I'm pissed about that needs to be addressed. Why has no queen read the dog shit out of RuPaul for the fracking, but are quick to jump on other stuff? I think you know the answer to that question. They need girl who is writing those. Here's the giggle. The producers are the ones that call the shots, but RuPaul is also behind in this mess too. You know what I'm saying? So if Ru don't like her, even though the producers care for her, that girl ain't gonna be on the show or have this and that, the other, this and the occasion. So imagine you who are on RuPaul's Drag Race calling out RuPaul for something, and it gets a hold of these producers for a show that they may need to be called back for because that's the arena they're in, and that's their income source of living and all that. And someone calls her out on that shit. Fulani, blacklisted. Let's talk about somebody who also had the same issue. Monique. 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 Not Monique Hart, but the comedian Monique. Honey, remember when she was talking about Oprah and Tyler Perry? She's still fighting about it. She's still having to talk about it. She's still having to talk about it. Now, did you see how all these other people sided with Tyler Perry and Oprah, including Steve Shuck and Jive Harvey? Because y'all know Steve Harvey is the coon of all coons, but I'm gonna be quiet. Girl, when I saw him in that White House talking to Trump and give you all kinds of masterpiece, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Not for that big suit. No, ma'am. I kept my Netflix too, honestly, because the thing is that Monique did this bit where, yes, there may have been some tea and some drama with you, Oprah, and Tyler Perry. But when you deal with people like that who are the bread, sometimes you have to sit back and you have to plan out your assaults, your strategies a bit better than you just jumping up on a video going, that's what they did, that's what they said, fuck them for that. See what I'm saying? She, in my opinion, if she was going to get back at these people, I think she should have been much smarter about it and played the game and pulled a lot. We needed more than just two things that happened. We needed an entire binder of fuckery, okay? Like, when they want to get somebody, when you want to get somebody, you don't come there with just three receipts. You come with a binder, the Encyclopedia Britannica, bitch. You come with it. Because if you only have three things to combat a story, those can all be countered. But when you have new one on 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 new one on, then it's gonna be hard for you to lie. Then it's hard for you to lie on stuff because now you've been called out and your shit's been exposed. That's why I'm always like, people are not smart. Like, people are intelligent, but they're not smart. Okay? We all can be intelligent people. We have knowledge. Are you smart though? Oh, I'm here for Juan. Although, Maddie, to a point, the black community is finally turning their back on Oprah. Well, you say that, but not all of us have, okay? A little portion of us is starting to turn a little bit on Oprah. And you want to know why we're turning on Oprah? And I'm going to give you all some tea. For those of you who are not aware of black issues that are happening, and because black Twitter, we like to keep it sacred. But let me tell you some real tea. People are turning on Oprah because she didn't want to talk about Harvey Weinstein and his sexual allegations, but she had a whole thing for Russell fucking Simmons. It was interesting that Oprah had the time to talk about a black man doing the same thing that many other people have done, but she didn't go for the person who she is a very well business relationship with, which is Harvey Weinstein. She has a very good business relationship with him. Russell, Kobe, MJ, Bill. It was all, yeah, right. It was this black men thing, and that's why it was kind of like, let's not hold these people accountable. That's not what we're saying, Opie. We're not saying for you not to hold them accountable. We want you to do something like that because that's what that needs to be done. But why are you only centering it on them? Okay, let's not even bring Gail into this equation, please, 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 for the love of God, don't bring Gail up in this. Please. That's what I'm saying. Right, exactly. Hold everyone accountable. You don't just do these three and these two and this one. That's just like someone who's friends with Sherry Pie or who likes Sherry Pie and Sherry Pie just did the shit that she did and they're like, y'all, don't talk about her. She's my friend. She's really a good person. Fuck that. Your friend just did some really grimy ass shit. Your friend did something that you didn't even know about. How are they your friend and you didn't even know that? Get real with yourselves. Not that I did this live today and I just started preaching. Like, what is happening here? I just realized, like, this whole live, I was talking about drag race and this, that, and the other. And here I am bringing up other issues at the same time now and just doing the do. Girl, here it is. This is at that point in time. Listen, y'all love me, so I give you what you want to hear. There you go. You love me? You want me to be on this? Hey, we're going to talk. Low key, it's 4:23 here now, and I don't want to be on this too long, so I'm gonna give this 25 more minutes if that's okay, because I do want to have a day today. Um, I actually have been like mad stressed for the past couple of days, and it's just over my living situation. So for me, that's all. And I thought I was gonna be leaving to go back to Vegas, excuse me, LA. But then my friend offered for me to come to Vegas, but then I had to actually book another week out here because right now it's almost like it's when you want to do something, but you just can't think that kind of bit for me right there. Like everything else I'm fine with until we get to that part. And I'm like, oof, it's hard. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, I did talk to Alexander Rogers. Yes, I did. And we were discussing a couple of things here, but Alex has champagne taste for my beer budget. And so I can't afford most of the stuff that is Alex got going on there, even though I want to be there so bad. Because can you imagine if me and Alex was staying together, girl? It would be the gag. But I will say this, on my way to LA, if Alex is still in Vegas, I probably will stop in Vegas, and do something like that. Oh, Imma tell you why. You should live with Jake. Can you imagine if me and Jake Gonse were room. Oh my god, they would try to get us to fight every day. I can see people in the inbox now. "Maddie was on live talking about you." Never happened. No, I'm not talking to my family still. I talked to my sister. And I talked to my brother, one of my other brothers who's not close with my like this part of my family, but no, I'm not talking to them. Nope, they've done me dirty for too many years. I can't do it anymore. I can't. I have hit my limit. I've hit my breaking point with them. These are the same people who made a 7-year run out of me being gay as a this is taking the family apart. It's put us all in weird positions and how we think about things. Can you imagine how we feel? That kind of shit. I'm not doing this again. I'm not doing it again. I'm not doing it again. I'm not doing it again. I'm too old to be sitting here pretending to be somebody that I'm not. I'm too old to be turning around and being and to like apologize for me being myself. I am too old. I am too old to take my light away so someone else can feel like everything's okay for them. I'm tired of making people I'm tired of making people comfortable. I'm tired of making people comfortable. Do you want to hear me say it again? I'm 33. I'm tired of making people comfortable. You shouldn't be. I'm not comfortable around them. I'm not comfortable when they say shit. I'm not comfortable. Why do I got to make you comfortable? Mhm. Mhm. You look like you're in your 20s. Thank you. We're trying to keep it that way. We are trying to keep it that way, mama. That's why I'm removing stress. We drink lots of water. We sometimes partake in libations. We don't take anything that was made through a chemical plant or in someone's basement. We don't do that. Um, yeah, but my whole thing in life is that I made bad decisions in my 20s. I made decisions that were selfish for me because I was trying so hard to get away from my family. So I was putting bills in my name, dating dudes I didn't even be dating. I was messing around with folks. I was out in the club every other mother. I was doing the do. I was really popping that pussy and making it work, mom. I really was. And I should have been focusing on school. I should have been focusing on my living situation, how I want to have my life. And those things were all stuff that I wanted, but my attention was on just living and finally having a life and just being able to be free. And that was what most people just didn't get with me and why people were, I guess, out here in Texas, you need to have a car, you need to have a house, or you ain't shit. And so, for me, when they saw me with the BMW back in the day, the girls thought I had everything, but in reality, I didn't. That was my dad getting me those things. And then when he found out I was, gay, and we went through that entire crazy part of that moment in my life of me being homeless, people turned left on me, and started bringing me into things I didn't need to be in. And I accepted it because I was looking for acceptance. I was dating guys with records. I was doing the most. I was with them hood boys. You know what I mean? Like I was doing it, girl, doing it. Okay. And I don't regret any of those things because they made me who I am today. I wouldn't be on YouTube now if I hadn't gone through those things, and that is truth. But if I could do anything for anybody in this world who is younger than me, who is a gay man or a gay woman, or anybody who is just a woman or a man or who doesn't have a support system, is basically tell them, bye, Takara, love you, sister. Well, not tell them that, but tell them that, hey, what you doing? What you got? Okay, let's start putting this, we start making a plan. Because I needed someone to make a plan for me. I needed help. But guess what? I had people trying to, but what was I doing? I just want to live. 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 That's all I kept saying. I just want to live. That's all I kept saying. So I didn't listen to anybody. Now I'm in my 30s, giving you 20s teas because I didn't make the right decisions. But I also will say no one can shame me for making those wrong decisions, and no one can shame me for how and what position I'm in right now because like we say, like we talk about, everything is temporary. Don't hold on to things too hard. Everything is temporary. You could be up top one day and down the bottom the next day. Temporary. So this right now that I'm going through is temporary. I'm tired of it, but it's temporary. It'll soon be over, but it's temporary. Oh, the Nintendo Switch thing. Everybody's been asking me about that because, and you know what else? And this gets very annoying, but it's not you. It's actually another friend of mine that does this, and it's almost like he doesn't get it, but he should get it, but he doesn't get it. Um, I don't do Twitch because I do not have a Nintendo Switch that is accessible for hooking up the video information to, as far as streaming wise. The Nintendo Switch Lite has no video processing unit in it, period. So if I do anything with it, like how you see me post on Twitter with the pictures, it's basically from the standpoint of the Switch. Unless I have a camera directly on my Switch and I'm playing it and it's shaking and all that kind of crap. That wouldn't be cool. That would be kind of wah wah. That'd be womp. That'd be womps. So let's say another system or something comes out soon. Let's say something like that happens. Let's say I have money for this and to do all that, right? I will purchase that. I will definitely get a gaming channel going because y'all know I'm a gamer and I love to game. But I have to be realistic and I can't allow, well, why don't you do this to affect how I'm doing what I'm doing? Oh, I love that so much. I don't know. I really would have to do some more research on that, but yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was so right. That was so right. I cannot believe I just got that out. Like for what someone says, for what someone says, Alicia, why did I just read that message that you blocked? What? Oh my god. Oh Lord, y'all. This troll is too stupid to realize that the words they're using are already on a block because of the words they were using. Child, you will not pull that transphobic bullshit up in my live, honey. I just won't have it. So let's end this live properly by going through this We're Here press kit that I told y'all I was going to bring up with you. Of course, I received this fan along with the pink one. A wig by Wigs and Grace. Yeah, I don't play that transphobia tease, mama. You take that somewhere else because you are gonna get red filthy from me. I also have a pink version of. Hold on, y'all. So, again, someone was like, HBO must, especially with queer television, and I think that we as people sometimes confuse where we should be placing our disgust and anger into. Okay. So this is just PR. No one paid me for this. I'm just talking about the show because I want to, because I like the show. Also, shout out to Johnny, the producer of the show, who liked my review and said thank you. Like he gave me a whole little thing, said thank you so much. I'm glad you like the show. I was like, oh my God, not the producer of this bitch. Yes, queen. Yes. Trying to tell somebody. Girl, someone get Maria. Someone get Alicia. I'm glad you got Maria. I don't know what's going on with that poor baby. Okay, so I had to have the box mailed to my dad's house, and I didn't want it to, but I had to have it mailed there because my friend, who I had the American Richard stuff sent to, they're like on the opposite side of town, and I feel bad when they have to bring me things, right? So my dad got it for me, and instead of him being like like a booty hole, like how he normally is, He called me immediately and said, "I have your package. This must be HBO." I was like, "Okay, cool." So he brought it over here to me, and he brought my little brothers to say hi, and I was like, "Hi," of course, whatever. My dad's looking at me like, "Are you mad at me?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm mad at you. We're not good right now. Why are you being mad at me? I'm not doing this with you today. Thank you for bringing my box. I'm about to go hit my little pie. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me go roll one real quick. I'm not doing this with you today." So I opened the box. Oh, y'all talking about Dragnificent? I tried to watch it. I don't like the format. I don't like how it's done. I don't like the some things sound weird to me with that show. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't like Dragnificent. I like We're Here. I don't like Dragnificent. Yeah, he's one of those people who's like he's one of those people who he doesn't like people being mad at them, but then he'll do things to make you mad at him. But he's like, "Don't be mad at me." I'm like, cause and effect. So they sent me this little box that has my name on it, and it says "We're Here HBO." I'm keeping this box, by the way. Like, I'm going to turn this into something. I'm turning this into something. But it says "Serving change, one small town at a time," and it has Shangela, Bob, and Eureka in the box. And of course, the box has fun goodies in it. You see, I've gone through this already. So they have this little message card here, and it has my name on it. Would you like me to read said message to you? I was gagged. I think this is so cool of them to do. Like, this, they don't have to do this. But it has Eureka's bust on top. It has Shangela's and Bob's purse, right? So it goes, "Hello, Matty. Congratulations. We love you. And because we are your biggest fans," I was like, "What?" "We're serving you looks on behalf of We're Here and HBO in this custom work kit. Your work kit includes items to help you fulfill the fantasy along with our stars Bob, Eureka, and Shangela in anticipation of the April 23rd premiere of We're Here on HBO. So dust up with colorful lashes, lip tattoos, eyelid stencils, and a fab wig." And a fab wig it was, bitch, okay? "Spread love and joy from the comfort of your home as you watch our queens serve change in small town America by helping their drag daughters step outside of their comfort zones and express themselves through the art of drag. Your friends at HBO." Zach, because that's what the fuck it felt like. Zach, that's what it felt like. It was low key, the golden ticket. It was low key, like I was about to hop. I thought I was gonna hop on a plane. I was like, "Is there a plane ticket in here? Excuse me." But that was so dope. I couldn't believe it. I just was like, "This isn't my reality. This isn't happening," but it is. And I'm thankful and shout out to HBO. I really appreciate y'all, like, for real. Like, seriously. I actually have Fulani. I have other moderators. They don't show up as often sometimes, so I may need to get another one. I know Alicia's working hard and she's doing the best she can. Um, Thank you, Nathaniel. Take care. Please stay safe, and I love you, brother. Uh, Shout out to everybody still here. I actually was supposed to end this sooner than later, but here we are. We're going to continue going through this box, and then I'm going to wrap this up with some kind words. Do me a favor. I see 276 of you in this room right now. Hit that like button for me. Unfortunately, two people are very salty that life has not afforded them the gift of love, but I still love them. Shout out to the 171 likes now for this room. And if you want to donate to the channel, please and thank you. Cash App, $ MattyRants, Venmo, Matty-Rants, PayPal.me/MattyRants. What's up, Eddie? What's up, Eddie Valentine? So I got Violent Lips. These are like lip tattoos, right? Yeah, these are lip tattoos. Hold on. I've never opened this up yet. So this is the first time I'm opening this. Work. Yay! 192 likes. Work, work. Love always beats hate. Love always wins. Can you feel the love? Ooh, this is big. Look at they got Crystal Method's lip in here. Ah! Oh my god. Okay, so that's kind of cool. It has these colors for the lips. Thank you for the likes, everybody. We're at 198 likes. Can you imagine? 200 likes to 2 dislikes. How could they ever? These are huge. I probably have to press it like this and then do it like that. Okay, cute, cute, cute. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Yeah, We're Here is available to watch for free on YouTube, y'all. Like for real, the entire show you can watch it on YouTube. Again, they're trying to make this show successful, and from my understandings, they did very well in the ratings Thursday night. So hopefully, we'll get a season 2. Bob looks so good in this picture, and so does Shangela. It comes with instructions for everything that you get. Like, so if you have lashes, cheek and eye stencils, and they have a QR code, so when you're done, you can actually post the picture up or whatever. Um, yeah, I'm gonna do all of this week. I'm gonna do all of this. I'm gonna shave my beard off. Yep, you heard me. I'm gonna shave the beard off. I'm gonna try to do all of these things and make like a cute picture. I'm gonna try to film myself doing the entire process because I think that'd be fucking crazy. Um, we have some more kind of tattoo lip stuff. This is kind of dope. I like this. This candy dots. This is really dope. I love it. Ooh, I like this one too. I think this is the same company. Yeah, this is the same company. So Violet Lips, all that type of stuff. Love it. Without a beard? Someone tell Maggie where she can see me without a beard. Maggie, what are you talking about? Someone tell that baby where she can see me without a beard. Yeah, mama. I think there's a picture on my community post as well. I just joined the channel not too long ago. Yeah, there's actually some videos of me. God, I gotta think of what episodes. Um, yeah, what episodes I did where my beard wasn't in place. A get ready with me video. Very that, very that, very that. So we have lashes. These are kind of pretty. They're like glittery lashes. Oh my god. Oh, what was that? Oh, that was the glue. Okay, hold on. These are cute. I like these. These are cute. Where my lash glue, baby? Give me my lash glue. Give me my lash glue. Juan? I don't deny that. We have some good old red lashes. When I get this red wig that I'm supposed to be getting, y'all. Oh, these actually go really perfect with it. So I'm like, so excited for it. What else is in here? Oh, we got cheek and eye stencils type of stuff for my cheeks and my eyes so I can, blend in and pull those things together. Look at all these like tattoo lip stuff they gave me. Galaxy, strawberry lemonade glitter. Oh, I like that one. Ooh, daisy glitter. Yeah. Oh, not another visit from the ladybug. I can't. That was so funny. So what I did with that ladybug, in case anybody remembers that ladybug that attacked me while I was doing a live, I actually took it outside. I did not kill it. I took it outside. I tried to make it fly away. It flew off the pole and got on my shirt. And so I took my finger and I let it roll up my finger and just blew it off and let it go on its way. So, ooh, also, look, tweezers and some scissors for that lace on this wig and for these lashes too. Oh, and then check this out. Check this out. Cover boy. Bitch, I got some glitter from Willam. Willam donate girl. Listen, Willam gave some glitter away for the press kits with We're Here. Get into that. Get into that. Y'all like, girl, we'll never see her in All Stars. You'll see her everywhere else. You'll see her everywhere else. Shout out to Willam. Let's pull up this glitter. Ooh. Ooh, she's pretty. She is pretty. This is Gem. I'm assuming this is Jim in the holograms tease. This is pretty. Oh, I love the smell of the glitter and it's like wet on the inside. Y'all see? Oh my gosh. Oh, oh, I'm so here for this. Oh my god, I love it. I like this packaging from Willam too. This is so like simple and just right with the money. This is cute. Yeah, this is Willam's makeup. I'm here for this. Get in. Uh, this package was packed responsibly with packers using gloves and the items wiped with disinfectant. Due to the recent outbreak of COVID-19 and the subsequent CDC protocols, it is recommended that you take proper precaution to disinfect items before use, as well as wash your hands for 20 seconds. Thank you, HBO, for telling me to keep it clean. Okay. But yeah, that was what was in that box. And I was just like, oh my God, this was already a lot of stuff in here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, my name on this. It just lifted my world. If you don't like hearing me talk about this type of stuff, I can't apologize because this was something that a lot of you know I have been wanting to have happened, and I've had this channel for so long, and it's like someone recognized you, yay! So yeah, that's why I'm like I you're not gonna make me feel bad. Because someone tried in the comment, dang, how much you're talking about the show? It was like, bitch, you better calm down. Like, you would want this too. You would want them to send you stuff, mama. Don't do all that. Oh, people are so gross. So, speaking of things that are amazingly awesome and gross, they sent us a wig by Wigs and Grace. And you better believe I looked at the price tag. You better believe I looked at the price tag, honey. As much as I was paying for that little shitty shit wig I had to wear for that one video, you know I looked at the price tag. I have the same wig that I believe Meatball got with her press kit. Shout out to Meatball. Shout out to all my Dragula girls. As you can see, I've taken it out several times to look at it. And I'm going to put this right back in. Oh my gosh, don't fall. Ooh. 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 I'm putting it right back in. And you better believe she is a good old nasty lace front mama. Ooh. Ooh. Isn't it firework? Isn't it peas of blueberry pie? Well, it has to be like a blue cake. So we have to think of a cake, everybody, that this wig could go for. What cake that has blue in it would this be perfect for? Other than a happy birthday cake, because this low-key could be a happy birthday cake. Look, I could do. Dip into the cool waters of this Darien lake. That's actually one of my favorite things on Drag Race. Blue velvet. Ooh, yes. I love it. It did come with. Oh, thank you. So Gloria Divina, I'm assuming, is the person who put this all together for us today, or at least for this wig. So we appreciate you, Gloria Divina of Wigs and Grace, Hairspray and Kisses. Gloria Divina. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Mama. I'm gonna put this on my laptop because it's just there. Blueberry pound cake. I like blueberry velvet and I like blueberry pound cake. Wigs and Grace's legendary staple of the drag world, specializing in colorful premium wigs that will give you life. As friends and partners of the show, Wigs and Grace has partnered with We're Here to grace you with your very own show-stopping masterpiece. You'll find extensive care and styling instructions included with your wig's designated box. No cheap Halloween store nightmare here, hunty. Shout out to Wigs and Grace. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Amazing. Um, ugh, I gotta put this all away. So yes, they did. I think this is where all my stuff just goes into in this little bag here. But they did include a Wigs and Grace styling guide. And so if I had any issues as far as like putting the wigs together, which goes where and what does what, it's very, very, very that. Very that. Everybody give Alicia some love today, because I mean, that had no place in this conversation. Unless someone just caught the video late. I'm assuming they caught the video late. Like, yeah. Jesus Christ. Lord have mercy. I love it. This is so cute. Oh my gosh. It gives you everything, like removing your wig, like all that type of stuff. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. Because I need to go. I am thankful to have woken up today so that I could speak to y'all. I am thankful that I was able to reach out to more than just someone in front of me, but to people across the world. I am thankful that you all are here giving me all the love in the world. I am thankful that you listen to me ramble and prat on about stuff. I am thankful that I'm able to see the love that you have for me and not take it for granted. I am thankful to be here today, and I'm thankful that I have y'all in my life. Thank you so much for being my rant pack. Thank you so much for always being there for me. And thank you for listening and following and supporting me through this journey. I've been doing YouTube for a little time now. I am trying hard. That's why I have the thing for Jan, because I know that feeling of just working hard for your shit. To eventually be on television one day, to be in a movie, to have my own works, to have everything that I've always wanted, because I know it's mine because it is made for me. And I won't give up on those dreams, just like I don't want you to give up on yours. And I don't want you to give up on anything that you have that you feel passionate about. Okay. Stay in the love that you have for yourself. Stay okay with the things that make you happy as long as they are not hurting you. Okay. Remove people out of your life that don't do you anything but cause you pain. Remove things that don't help you become a better person. Stop trying to be somebody that you're not. Stop allowing others to dictate what you do with your life, and start loving yourself more than you ever did before. Okay? And I mean it. Hugs and kisses, my best love and wishes to you. It's your boy, Matty Rants. You know where to find me on Instagram, Facebook, and the Twitter. If you want to donate to the channel, that's paypal.me/MattyRants, Cash App $MattyRants, Venmo Matty-Rants. I am going to take the rest of this day to enjoy it. I'm going to ask that you do the same thing. I want you to have a great day. Don't you forget it. And if you are feeling some kind of way, do not be afraid to hit up my inbox, okay? As long as it's on some real shit, because I know I'm starting to see, I'm a very good clear view now on people bullshitting in my inbox. So, with that being said, if you don't think no one loves you, I do. And if you think that I don't, then you do. Love yourself, okay? We all love you. We all love each other. Rant pack! Puss, puss. And shout out to that donation I just saw here. Please forgive me. King legs. I bet you got some nasty legs too, sister. I bet you do. King legs. What you giving? Step on in the room, show my little okay kneecaps. All the above. Okay, let me stop. I'm just talking now. All right. I love you. I love you. I love you. Kisses, kisses, kisses. Hugs, hugs, hugs. I will see y'all. I want to say, what is today? Today is Sunday. I don't have anything planned Monday. Monday is my day to just rest. Tuesday, I'm going to have a video posted. We may do a live. And then Thursday, we're here as well again. That'll be episode 2. Drag Race, Friday, Instagram, Saturday review, Sunday live. There you go. All right. And then also you'll catch me on Instagram throughout the week. So bang, bang. Thank you for being here. If I haven't said it enough, I'll say it again because you can never hear it more than once. You can hear it as many times as you need. I love you. I love you. I love you. Take care. Hugs and kisses. Best love and wishes. Matty Rants. I'm out. Peace. See you later. Uh, Carla, see you. Carlisha. Is that it right? That's Carlisha, right? I almost said Carlicia. It's Carlisha, right? Thank you for your donating, baby. I see you here. Jam, I believe I got you, Mom. If I didn't say it already, thank you, Dom. I see you. I know what that Tim was for. Y'all take care. I love you. Take care. Take care. Take care. I love you. Take care. Take care. I love you. I gotta do one of the mama thing. Okay. Bye, y'all.